Alright, it's been a while. As usual, that's probably my catchphrase by now. But I had this really cool idea for a few years now. Well, yeah, it's been a few years actually. And I decided, you know what? I have like 4 videos that I have to put out still. I'll just make a new one and put that one out first. So here we are. Uh, you all know what Attack on Titan is. I would assume, otherwise you should not be watching this because if you haven't seen the anime or read the manga, there are major spoilers for the anime at least in this video. So just a reminder, if you haven't watched it and you don't want to get spoiled, please go watch it. Now, like, put everything aside and go watch it. It's really good. But anyway, the overall game idea is Attack on Titan, free to play, hear me out, multiplayer, hear me out, Battle Royale game. Yep, Fortnite, but Attack on Titan. So yeah, pretty much I think a Battle Royale is actually perfect for the series, and I'm gonna basically talk through it. It's gonna be a quick video explaining the ideas that I have. So first of all, the game will have you make your own custom character. Same as the older games. It's pretty much standard in Attack on Titan games at this point. And you are part of the Survey Corps, and then you have 3 main game modes to begin with. And I say begin with because I intend to add more as I go along, or I should say hopefully if the game ever does get made, there will be more game modes as the game ages. So anyway, 3 main game modes. The first one is your typical team of 3 battle royale mode. The second one is a free roam mode, which includes slaughter mode, which we'll get into a bit later in the video. And finally, you have a story mode. And the idea for another game mode, a future game mode so far, is called battle mode, but I'm not going to get into that until I flesh it out some more. So, alright, let's get into this. Team Battle Royale mode. This is the mode you'll likely be spending most of your time in, and the first thing you'll do is make, or well, join a lobby with your friends, or get paired up with some randoms. The objective of this game mode is to be the last team standing and get on the Jaw Titan and fly away from the rumbling caused by Eren Yeager. Yes, there are hundreds of colossal titans walking slowly around everyone as the game progresses. This is the game's version of Fortnite Storm or a closing circle or whatever. The colossal titans are rumbling, well, walking, stomping, whatever, towards you. While this is happening, other titans, like smaller titans, will be attacking you and everyone else randomly, as well as other players will be attacking each other and you. I guess not randomly, strategically, but the point is, yeah. So you'll be fighting titans and actual players. So you land from an airship, and then you can enter buildings, you can loot dead players' bodies for blades, bullets, or even gas to power your maneuver gear and zip around and whatnot. Yes, the fuel is going to run out, and if you're using blades, those will run out eventually. And as the blades get closer to breaking, they do less damage. If you're using guns or arrows, and yes, this game is taking place throughout the entire series, so there will be guns. If you're using guns or arrows, those will run out as well, as in the bullets or the arrows. But they still do consistent damage. They don't like do less damage as they run out. Those are better for taking out players, I would say, while the swords would be more suited for killing titans, you know, like slicing the nape of their neck or whatever. But you can kill players with the blades as well. It's not like crazy or anything. Now this is where things get really interesting, I think, and where it differs the most from other Battle Royale games. This is what Attack on Titan is for. So there will be random loot boxes. Yeah, that's it. That's the big difference. No, I'm kidding. So in the map there will be loot boxes you can find, and they will each contain various items. One of those extremely rare items is an injection, and I can only imagine you can guess where I'm going with this so far. So we all know what the injection does, right? It turns whoever takes it into a titan. So if your team member is gonna die or something, you could give them this injection, and for the rest of the game they will be a titan. there will be a window of time for you to use it, and well, you can use it on yourself or your teammates or whatever before they die. Yeah, there will be a window of time for you to use it. An example of this is if you let's say you're zipping around and a titan jumps out of nowhere, it jaws you and it has you in its mouth, or you get swallowed into the belly, or better yet, you just get cut by a player and you're bleeding out, you're gonna die in a few seconds. The game will give you like 10 seconds to use this injection, and you can again also inject yourself prior to any damage. But what that would mean is that yes, while you won't have to wait for that 10 seconds later on, if your teammate gets killed, you can't give them the injection unless they happen to find another one. But again, this injection is extremely rare. Like in the entire map, there might only be 3 at most in any given game. 1 for the least, 3 for the most. But anyway, once you use it, it's gone. Now, speaking of the Titan stuff, the Titan form lasts until you die again, because you would have had to die to take it, to transform, or until you eat a player that holds another injection by some God-given chance. At that point, you will revert to being a regular human again. So yes, you're stronger, you're faster, you can, well, it depends on the Titan you are, but you have different abilities. But if you eat another player that has the Titan injection, you go back to being human, but that player dies. So the injection can be one of a few. Armored Titan, Attack Titan, Female Titan, Warhammer Titan. You get the point. Like all of the special Titans in the anime, they are each in the game as a Titan you can become. So it depends on the injection you get. You also get various stats from each one. Some of them are faster, some take less damage, some are stronger, some are more, well, durable, taking less damage. But you essentially become the boss battle of the game once you become the Titan. And other players may team up to take you down. Who knows? When you transform, speaking of other players, everyone in the map will be aware of or will see the bolt of lightning, that dramatic lightning, the golden yellowish lightning in anime. They will see that, and then the ground will rumble, they will hear your roar, and they will know you are there. Well, not you specifically, they will know a player got turned into a Titan, but the point is, yes. And so the next interesting thing about being a Titan is that you will not be able to tell who your teammates are, and your screen, it will be kind of like reddish, and your controls will be faster, it'll be a bit more difficult to use. You're in that form where, yes, you are in control, but you don't know who is who or what. Because in the anime, when you get the injection for the first time, until you eat another person who is already a Titan, you are in this state of being a Titan permanently. So yeah. Your screen is reddish, you have a harder time with the controls and all that. But on the flip side, you can destroy buildings, trees, ram into players, killing them in one blow, pretty much. But mind you, your own team, again, can die from this. So you have to be mindful of where they were when you transformed. You can still communicate with them using Discord or whatever, or in-game voice chat, but it will not be nearly as easy as just seeing the names of the player and seeing their designs. Everyone is going to look the same to you. So yeah, how to deal with these more powerful Titans. From other players' perspective, when this player Titan appears, or in rare cases, these player Titans appear, you would want to use your Thunder Spears to take them down. Or you can keep slashing at them, it'll just take much longer. Like if you're going up against the Armored Titan, good luck with that. But where do you get these Thunder Spears? Easy, from crates or in some buildings, etc. These are basically extremely powerful and rare items as well. They can be used for anything, and they cause a lot of massive AoE damage, but it's good to hold on to them for this exact reason. You don't know what Titan you'll be up against and what conditions you'll be up against. So if you see like 2 of your team members are being swarmed by Titans, you may want to use it at that point. It will knock out the Titans, kill some of them, who knows. Give your teammates time to escape, or maybe you see a group of players in one area on the ground, you can shoot one of them and it will kill them instantly. So there's reasons to use it outside of the main titans, but again, they're rare, so be careful with them. Okay, so we talked about being a titan, we talked about killing titans. There are a few other things I want to mention that'll be in the game. You can ride horses. Also during the game, a train will constantly be going around the map until the titans, well, the colossal titans crush it, of course, but this train will contain items and cargo, etc. You can throw a blade at any target as well, but that blade will be gone if you do. You can't just pick it up again. You can switch to first person for the human portion of the game. I don't know if there will be like a first person titan portion, but I feel like it's easy to do the human portion. And again, when you win, you get to fly on Falcove to a safe place if that's what you're into, I guess. But yeah, so we talked about the 3-player Battle Royale mode. Let's move on to free roam mode. Alright, so let's talk about gacha, because I love gacha. And the gacha, well, for those of you who don't know what gacha is, put simply, gacha is pretty much just gambling. You get to like pay currency and then you get a random item or items. Generally speaking, 10 items, and you can get rare, SR, SSR, like super secret rare, rare, common items, etc. Ultra rare. So it will have that in this game. I love gacha games. It has to have it. So you can, again, the gacha will mainly be cosmetics, but I will get into the part outside of the mainly just now. So you can get character skins, you can get clothing, weapon skins. Well, again, clothing skins. I apparently have that written twice for some reason. But anyway, this all takes place in your personal player hub market. Remember, this is free mode, free roam mode we're talking about. So yeah, you have your own personal player hub, and there's a market. You can buy cosmetics, you can recruit characters. Again, gacha, but those characters are only skins. So you can play as Mikasa, you can play as Annie, Eren, Reiner. The list goes on. Every character in the anime and in the manga and in the bonus content, you can play as them from throughout the entire series. The only thing I'm considering giving to the characters that you pull for, a slight percentage advantage in getting their respective titans from the injection. So if you, in free roam mode, if you find a rare injection, you take it, and if your character is Eren Yeager, you will turn into the attack titan. If it is Reiner, you'll turn into the armored titan. Annie, you'll turn into the female titan. Like, that's the idea. I don't know yet. I know people hate that kind of stuff, but I think it's cool, and I think it's thematic, and I think it isn't game ruining, depending on how powerful the titans are compared to each other. So if it's done well, I think it'll be really cool, and it'll give people even more of a reason to do the gacha, which again is how the game will make money, because you know, you can pay for in-game currency, or you can farm and keep playing and make it, but it's free to play, so it has to make money at some point, you know. But anyway, oh, and I also think if the game is successful, there can be a lot of collabs, so you might even see Eren carrying a sword from Bleach or something, like a Zanpakuto, or maybe Mikasa in a swimsuit. I don't know, for all these simps out there, but yeah. Anyway, so free roam also lets you ride around the inner walls on a horse. You can walk around as well. You can talk to NPCs, get to learn more about them, leave the walls to fight titans in the forest, and you can play with other players in the hub. There's a sort of hub mode where you get up to 10 players. I'm not sure the exact number yet, but you get a group of players, and then you can enter slaughter mode. So in this mode, players just kill titans together. It's great for practice, and you can, you know, zip around, have fun with the scenery, but you are mainly killing titans, like mindless titans, and occasionally a big titan, like the armored titan, will show up. You work together and kill it or whatever. So in slaughter mode, you can set a limit to So whoever kills that many titans wins. So if you say like 50 titans, then whoever gets to 50 kills first wins. Or the other version of it is whoever is left standing wins. Either way, mainly killing titans, that's all it is. Now, if there is a big budget for the game, because this is already sounding kind of crazy, right? Like, it sounds doable. It definitely sounds doable, I think, at least. But the next game mode will be a story mode. And in here, we'll be going through the story of Attack on Titan from Season 1 to final season, and then the bonus content, dubbed and subbed. So you can choose. Most of the gameplay will be taken from Eren's perspective. But in some cases, you can use like Levi for a battle, or remember there were scenes in the anime where Levi had to fight Sonny or whatever. Was his name Sonny? I can't even remember. It's been a while. The guy with the the first time we see guns being used. With the maneuver gear, that is. So nothing too special here. Just a retelling of the story, gameplay. No hubs or anything in here. It's just a story mode. You already have the hub in free roam mode as it is, so this will focus on the story. But the entire game, that's pretty much it. The entire game, focusing on multiplayer. It's just there for people that want to live the story mode again if the story mode is your kind of thing. But anyway, last thing I want to talk about, it's almost done, I swear, are rewards. So you get login rewards, pretty basic stuff, battle passes, usual stuff. You also get rewards for certain feats during the game though, so you can, like, you might have something like, you get the most Titan kills, most player kills, or win without becoming a Titan, win without getting a single kill, which is probably more impressive, I guess, or win without touching the ground or something like that, you know? So it is possible. It's hard, but it's possible. But yeah, I honestly, I don't know if this game will ever be made. I couldn't begin to go over the legalities of making it myself. I've seen people make Attack on Titan, like, personal projects and all that, and they all look cool. But at the end of the day, my dream for this particular game is that it's a big game that anyone can play around the world, and it's actually an official game. I don't know how to go about that. So I just decided, I don't care if Bandai or whoever is in charge of Attack on Titan games now take the idea, go ahead, take everything, just make it happen. That's all I ask, and make it good. Don't do it just to make a ton of money and destroy the game. Make an actual good game that can be played for years and bring people together. They'll have fun. They'll enjoy killing titans and killing each other. Yeah, killing each other. But yeah, uh, even if I could make it myself, I might be good at art, but I feel like that'll only get me so far without coding skills. And admittedly, yeah, I'm into coding to some extent, but I'm no code wizard. I could be if I give it like 5 months maybe of pure practice, sure. But am I gonna do that for a game that might not even be legally viable? I don't know. So for now, it's just a dream, but I hope someone out there sees the video and might make it happen. Oh, and I was inspired to make this video for a while now, ever since I saw Globku's Naruto game pitch videos. So I'm gonna link his channel down below, because I mean, he's a really good YouTuber in my opinion. He doesn't know me at all, this isn't sponsored or anything, but I just thought I would, share his channel. He's really good for anime game stuff. Check him out. And tell me your thoughts on this game concept. I really think it's cool. I think it's doable. I think it's actually creatable. Like, there are so many battle royals. Hero Academia just got one. It's in beta. Oh, I guess the beta just ended. But the point is, I think it's doable. We already have Attack on Titan games to work off of. All we need is to make that better and make the controls better for multiplayer. It's not that crazy. Like, I'm seeing it in my head. The Titans closing in on you, the colossal Titans, as the rumbling is taking place. You see Eren Yeager's head on the, what is it, the End Titan or Final Titan or whatever it's called. Like, it sounds so cool. Like, I would play this game for hours, days. And I don't even game much anymore. I just think it'll be cool. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video because I'm pretty tired. Hope you guys enjoyed, and again, please let me know your thoughts. Alright. Oh, and as always, remember, no matter who you are, what you believe, what you like watching, eating, drinking, be yourself. Be yourself. Just don't hurt others. I wouldn't say don't mentally hurt others, because that's impossible. Everyone is gonna get butthurt by your success anyway. But try to be mindful of what you say to others and what you do, because you can affect others in certain ways. So just be yourself. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you hate someone. Keep it to yourself. It doesn't matter what the reason is. I don't have to know. It could be the most outlandish thing, like even racism. It could be anything. Just be yourself. I accept it. But try to avoid hurting others. Just be chill. Alright. That's it. Oh, and I should probably say I do not support racism, sexism, or any of the isms. I'm just saying, be yourself. Once you don't hurt anyone.